Hey man, welcome back to the best MMA channel on YouTube. We're back, baby. There's a banger card right now, UFC Saudi Arabia. I'm gonna give you my predictions. This card, for me, I don't want to jinx it, but it seems like it's not that hard of a card to predict. So the main event, Israel Adesanya against Nassourdine Imavov. This is what we're starting with. I don't know if you've been following me for a while, but if you've been seeing my TikToks, when I go live, when I debate, I'm not the biggest Adesanya fan. My brother is, but me and my brother always clash with each other about Adesanya. I always hate on Adesanya. I've been hating on Adesanya before my brother became a fan of him. I don't know why. I always kind of like to hate on Adesanya. Right now, I'm not biased. Israel Adesanya will finish Nassourdine Imavov KO. That's my prediction. Now let me explain. Nassourdine Imavov. So a lot of people are thinking, Nassourdine Imavov can wrestle Israel Adesanya for 25 minutes. Dricus did it, so they think, you know what? Nassourdine Imavov. Nassourdine Imavov got good wrestling. But tell me, when did he wrestle someone for 25 minutes? Against Brendan Allen, he wrestled Brendan Allen and he was gassed out the whole third round. Guess why? His muscles are not ready for that. His muscles are not prepared. He strikes usually. His muscles full of blood. They're not ready to him going riding on Adesanya for 25 minutes and wrestling him. It's not going to work. And also, why wouldn't work? Dricus, the reason why he got him on that takedown is to hurt him on the feet. He wasn't taking down Adesanya at will. And he was like smothering him. He was blitzing on him, smothering him. That's how he was shooting for takedowns. Like he has awkward style. And Izzy struggled with that. Just like he struggled against Strickland. Now, Nassourdine Imavov, he's too technical. Then he's going to try to mix it up with a takedown. It's not going to work. Adesanya has great takedown defense. You have to smother him. You have to blitz him. You have to make it awkward. You have to interrupt his rhythm. Imavov is a clean striker that likes to strike at range. And name me one guy that has outstriked Izzy in that range. Imavov is just not a better striker than Izzy. He's very good. He got underrated boxing, good kicks, but he's hittable. Brendan Allen was hitting him. I think Adesanya is the better striker. Like, there's no way I see Nassourdine Imavov beating him. But, Adesanya is the better fighter, man. He's the better fighter. And now I want to get my pick right. Adesanya by KO. I don't think this fight will make the distance. I think Izzy will snipe him round 3 or 4. Get him out of there. Knock him out. Co-main event. The main event, some people agree with me on Izzy, But Shara against Michael Page, at least on TikTok, nobody agreed with my pick. I go live, I debate people, I let people come up and debate my takes. Everybody disagreed. Like, I haven't seen one guy. No, there's one guy in my Discord, but other than one guy, nobody's picking Shara Bullet to beat MVP, but I am. I think if someone is going to beat Shara Bullet, it's going to be a wrestler, elite wrestler like Bo Nickel, a power puncher like Joe Pyfer that can close the distance on him, like get into the boxing range. That's where Shara will have trouble because his boxing is okay, but his striking, his kicks and everything, his boxing is mid. His kicks, his striking overall is what's great. And MVP is just not that guy. MVP has awkward style. He likes to keep range. MVP has awkward style too. He likes to keep range. He likes blitzing in. And Shara and MVP is going to be a boring fight. Nobody is going to want to go first and risk it. Shara is going to go with the calf kicks, try to compromise the footwork of MVP. And I feel like every time MVP tries to blitz in, Shara Bullet is going to clinch. I think Shara Bullet will outstrike MVP. All he has to worry about is him blitzing in with the right hand. That's it. Overall, he is the better striker. He has the kicks to interrupt MVP's rhythm. He has everything to beat MVP. He has everything to beat MVP. Now, can we see Shara Nurmagomedov and him turning a wrestler? Probably if he's been training hard enough, but I don't think so. MVP's takedown defense, it's not great, but I think it is good enough to stuff Shara Bullet's takedowns, unless he's not expecting at all Shara at none of the... at least the only way he gets taken down by Shara multiply and loses by wrestling is if he's not thinking at all about Shara wrestling. He hasn't trained wrestling at all in the camp and he doesn't see it and he gets taken down. Other than that, I think Shara will compromise his striking ability. That's how he's gonna beat him, by kicking the by the calf kicks. I think Shara is gonna compromise his footwork by the calf kicks. Every time MVP tries to blitz it in, he's gonna just clinch him. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a stalemate. Really, it's not gonna be the greatest fight, but I think Shara has everything to beat MVP. MVP is 37. He can get his fun fights, but Shara is undefeated. He at least wants the belt. I don't know if he's gonna get the belt, but you know, he's young in the sport. He's trying to get there. And MVP, he's 37. He had his time, you know. He spent most of his time in Bellator. He couldn't get a belt in Bellator. Shara should beat him. Shara should beat him. Other than inconsistent MVP that almost loses every fight. Who has he beat? Nobody. Sergey Pavlovich against Jairzinho. I'm not gonna hang ground on this fight a lot. Pavlovich should win. He lost to Tom Aspinall, arguably the best heavyweight right now. Volkov is on a hot streak. He beat Cyril Gane. We all know it. We had parlays that had gone, but we all know we were lucky that our parlays hit. We all know this. We all know Volkov beat Gane. Gane had a stinker of a fight. We all know this. So Volkov loss is not aging that bad. Volkov is looking like he has improved a lot. He like caught a second wind or something. He's on a resurrection right now. Volkov is looking the greatest he's ever looked. Jairzinho, I mean, how can he beat Pavlovich? He got good kicks, good striking, but Pavlovich, I feel like he doesn't lose to Jairzinho. Jairzinho is not technical enough. He's just not good enough to beat Pavlovich. I think Pavlovich is going to keep coming forward. He's going to knock out Jairzinho. If not, then that means the 2 losses on Pavlovich, it affected his confidence or something. But he should not lose to Jairzinho. He's better than Jairzinho. Jairzinho is not like a great wrestler that can't take down Pavlovich. Striking, it should be Pavlovich. If Pavlovich loses, then hey, you know, maybe pack it up, because you're losing to people that you shouldn't lose to. Volkov, I get it. Aspinall, of course I get it. One of the best heavyweights. You should not lose to Jairzinho if you're still the real deal. You should not. Said Nurmagomedov against Oliveira. Now, I like Vinicius Oliveira. He's very fun. I was happy when he beat, what's his name? The Albanian guy. Sopaj. I was happy when he beat Sopaj because I had money on Oliveira. And I put it after the first round. So the odds were crazy and it hit. I like Oliveira. He's very fun. He's very exciting. But Said Nurmagomedov is going to beat him. Sopaj was taking him down. I know that was a fight before him fighting Ricky Simone. But Said, great striker, knows how to mix it in. I think he wins a decision on Oliveira. I don't think he's going to knock Oliveira out. I think he's just more experienced than him. He's more balanced than Oliveira. Oliveira still has a little green in him. Nurmagomedov should win. The fight against Jonathan Martinez, he shouldn't have lost. It was controversial, but he shouldn't have made it close. I think he's a better fighter. But he will beat Vinicius Oliveira. He will beat. Muhammad Naimov against Kaan Ofli. I will be real. I don't know who Kaan Ofli is. I know Naimov. He lost to Andre Lima, but he's a good Tajikistani wrestler. His striking is not bad. I think he will beat Kaan Ofli, but I don't know who Kaan Ofli is. I don't know who that is, brother. Shamil Gaziev against Peterson. How can I root against Gaziev? How can I pick against the greatest of all time, Shamil Gaziev? One loss to Jairzinho. He will be back, beat John Jones, take John Jones' lunch money, beat Tom Aspinall, and just be the king of the world. No, I'm obviously joking. But I've seen Thomas Peterson. He's mid. Gaziev should win. Gaziev should win. He should wrestle him. He should hump him. And he should win this fight. Abdul Karim Al-Salwadi against Bolaji Oki. Wait, there has been a replacement? Okay, I know Bolaji Oki. I saw him on Contender Series. He was good. But he lost his last fight via submission against Chris Duncan. Salwadi though is mid. I watched fights of him. He's very mid. I don't know the odds right now. I'll pick Bolaji Oki. He has good takedown defense, but you know, I expected him to beat Chris Duncan. He got subbed, which is bad, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think Abdulkarim Salwadi is anything special. I don't think he's a good fighter. Bolaji Yoki can win this, and I'm gonna pick him to win this. Terence McKinney against Damir Hadzovic. Wait, isn't Damir Hadzovic the guy that told Moicano, you shouldn't have subbed me? Moicano said, we should have gone longer. He said, you shouldn't have subbed me. But what you shouldn't have subbed me? Like what? You should have defended the sub if you're good. You little fucking weasel you little weasel of a thing. I'm gonna pick McKinney. McKinney is like one-on-one fighter. He like beats someone that's not that good, then beats another guy that's not that good, then like just loses every time. He gets kind of like a step up or a killer prospect, you know, like Ribovic. Ribovic put him to sleep. Bonfim last didn't age well. At least Ribovic is aging kind of well. Ribovic is the real deal. He's alright, he's good. I get it. But Bonfim, it didn't really age that well. He's not that good. He's not that good. He shouldn't have knocked you out like that, man. McKinney, he shouldn't have knocked you out like that. But I hope you win. Fares Ziam and Mike Davis. Fares Ziam's last fight against Matt Frivola, amazing performance. Knocked him out with a kick. Put him out cold. It was pretty good. Ziam is the real deal. He's balanced. But Mike Davis, he's not that much active. Like, he fights rarely, which is why, you know, he's not that known by the UFC casuals. But I'm looking right now at his last two fights. When he fought Nathan Levy, back when he subbed him, a lot of people I saw on Twitter were picking Nathan Levy. He subbed Nathan Levy. Can he... Fares Ziam is very good, but can Mike Davis put the pressure on him and take him down and impose his will on him? Ziam fought the way better fighters. He has a loss of Terence McKinney though, which shows Terence McKinney, if you don't have power, like, you can't beat him. He's pretty skilled. He's pretty electric. I believe he subbed Fares Ziam from what I remember. I'm gonna pick... I don't know, man. Like, my mind is telling me go with Fares Ziam. He fought the way better fighters. My heart is telling me, man, Mike Davis can pressure him, can put the work on him. Like, I have to go with Ziam, but my heart is saying no, don't go with Ziam. I'm gonna go with Mike Davis. I'm gonna believe my heart over my mind. Ziam fought the better fighters, the better competition. Mike Davis is a little inactive, but I feel like he got the style to put it on Ziam. I feel like he can put the pressure on him. He has good boxing. He can shoot takedowns on him. He could disrupt Ziam's rhythm. Ziam likes it at range. He's a pretty fighter. He's pretty good. But I think Mike Davis can maul him a little bit. I'm going to go with Mike Davis, man. This might age very horribly. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to Mike Davis. Jasmina Jazudavicius. Jasmine Jazudavicius against Mayra Bueno Silva. Now, we saw Mayra Bueno Silva fight against Raquel Pennington. She lost after talking so much. She lost against Macy Chasson, I think, too. Now she's fighting Jasmine Jazudavicius. I don't know about Jasmine Jazudavicius too much. I don't watch that much women's fighting, I'll be real. That's when I take my bathroom break. Unless it's like Amanda Nunes, Kayla Harrison, or like someone that's pretty at least, and the cameraman can do his work and perform for us. Like showing Eileen Perez and Tracy Cortez, Mackenzie Dern. Other than that, I don't watch women's MMA. You know, if they're not pretty and they're not elite, what are we watching for, man? Come on, bro. Come on, man. We gotta go to the bathroom, brother. So I'm gonna pick Mayra Bueno Silva just because I know her. But I know that she sucks, though. I'm gonna go with Jasmine Jazudavicius without even watching a fight of her, without knowing who she is. I'm gonna go with Jasmine because I know Mayra Bueno talks so much but can't do nothing. Lucas Alexander against Bogdan Grad. I have heard of Lucas Alexander. The name says something to me, but I don't know who he is. Wait, nah, I think I know who he is. Fought Jake Saragi. Fought Steven Peterson in UFC. Who's Bogdan Grad? I have no idea who Bogdan Grad is, bro. I think he's coming from the Contender Series. From what I see, he's coming from the Contender Series. I don't know both of them. Lucas Alexander, I'm seeing... Did he win his fights in UFC? Alexander lost his last fight by KO. I'm gonna go with Bogdan Grad without watching tape on any of these guys. I'm gonna go on Bogdan Grad. He's just coming from Contender Series. Lucas Alexander just got knocked out by Jake Saragi. Bro, I'm looking like a casual predicting on the prelims. How do I not know who Jake Saragi is? I don't know who Lucas Alexander is, bro. Hey, I gotta start watching prelims back, man. I feel like I'm getting lost in the sauce. I don't know who the F is Jake Saragi. Who the F is Lucas Alexander? And Bogdan Grad. I'm gonna go with Bogdan Grad, but he just looks more serious. Okay, Hamdi Abdelwahab against Jamal Pogues. Hamdi, he's been in the UFC for a long time, but maybe he had injuries or something because he's not most active. Pogues just beat Thomas Peterson in his last fight. When was Hamdi Abdelwahab's last fight? Because I know he's been in the UFC, but he barely fights, really. He barely fights, you know. Barely. This is not good, my friend. Yes, he's like 3-0. And one no contest against Don't Tell Maze. How is he in UFC with this less of fights, bro? They definitely... What the hell, bro? Now, on the UFC site... Like, when you search UFC, it's showing me he's 5-0. I go to Tapology, it's saying he's 3-0. I don't get it. Let me check ShareDog. ShareDog says he's 5-0. I think Tapology is not counting his Masvidal fights, Game Bred Bare Knuckle. They're not counting it as MMA. Oh, they're not counting it as MMA. Maybe that's why. Yeah. That could be why. They're not counting the Bare Knuckle MMA. But he's seeming like... I don't know much about him either. Like, I know he's Egyptian and that's the only way I know him. But I'll go with Jamal Pogues. Jamal Pogues, we've seen him more in UFC. Hamdi Abdelwahab has one fight against Don't Tell Maze. That's no contest overturned. One of them tested or something. I don't even know. I'll go with Jamal Pogues. Jamal Pogues just beat Thomas Peterson. Thomas Peterson is fighting against Shamil Gaziev. I'll go with Pogues. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt, my friend. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt, my friend, yeah? Let's tolerate them, pal. Okay, let's go. What's the last fight? Jordan Levitt against... Oh, he got cancelled. Oh, Jordan Levitt was supposed to fight Abdulkarim Al-Salwadi. Now, okay, this fight is cancelled, but I'm still going to say my piece. Because I wanted to talk about Levitt so much. You know, in this video, I said we like to watch the cameraman do his work, see girls twerk. We don't like the cameraman's job whenever he shows us Jordan Levitt twerking. Brother, why am I going to sit and watch Jordan Levitt twerking after a win? That's why I don't want him to win. I wish he fought Salwadi. I wish he loses so we don't see him twerking, bro. Why are you twerking, man, on your opponents? If I ever lose and my opponent twerks on me, brother, I'm getting a stick or something. I'm slapping him with it. Even if I lost the fight, bro. If you're twerking on me while my mom is watching, while my mom is crying, see me that I lost the fight, and you're just twerking on my face, I'm getting up, I'm getting a shahata, you know, a flip-flop, and I'm smacking you with it. Twerking on my face, kid? You crazy or what, Jordan Levitt? But you're not fighting, so I'm not going to stick on this too long. But yo, if you like my video, you know, this is the best MMA channel on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment down below. Go to my description right now. There's the link tree for all my socials. Follow my TikTok. I debate people on there. I go live constantly. And pull up, brother. Also join the Discord. We have like 127 members. Let's grow it more and more. Let's become the the best MMA community in the world. We can do it, pal. I'm gonna become, hopefully, just like my Muslim brothers say, inshallah, I become top 3 content creators at the end of the year. Let's do it together. I love you guys. Peace.